just like that, we're back again with the world's hottest pepper. Alright guys, I know what you're thinking. You're like, it's not the world's hottest pepper. Has it ever been? Guys, this is a beautiful specimen of a Carolina Reaper grown by Benny the frickin' Butcher, okay, down in Florida. So anyways, this was the Guinness World Record, world's hottest pepper. Okay, thank you, Eliza.
I don't want copyright
that's okay. I love you so much. You hear what she said? Yeah. So if you're playing certain stuff in the background, even if it's like the kids' nursery rhymes and stuff, it could get a strike and I'd be out. All right. Look at that beautiful Reaper. Huh? So the Carolina Reaper, some people think it's just this 7-pot Primo that hasn't been taken care of, and it was renamed by Ed Curry. I never believed that for a long time because I knew that there's a difference in the taste slightly. And it just seems like the Reaper has more floralness or a certain kind of maybe different floralness to it. And I just never believed. I said, no, they're very close. They look the same. But then when I talked to some people that really knew what they were talking about, and explained to me if it's been so many generations and it hasn't been grown out the same way, it very well could be. So, regardless of what, it's a super hot pepper.
Eliza has a nickname for the cream cheese, Cream Dream.
Cream Dream. Wow, it's a scorcher. There is videos of me eating whole Reapers without food. You can go watch them. I don't care for them plain at all. With food dried, I love them. Love flakes. Yeah, that's the hottest Reaper I've had in a while. That is a straight scorcher.
But I can talk.
The Reaper's all over the place. I've seen a test, lab test that showed a Reaper that tested at like 500 something thousand. I couldn't believe that, but I've seen it. I know somebody that has Reaper powder tested on a regular basis for quality control of their products, and they're getting 800,000, 700,000, 900,000. There is some other Reaper powder out there, Reaper X or UC Reaper powder you can get that is consistently tested hundreds of thousands of Scoville units higher. And supposedly, allegedly, there is a 2.2 million test of a Reaper, a high, right? Guinness claims that the average on a Reaper, the average is over 1.6 million. Now here's the thing. It's stupid hot, right? I believe this one I'm eating right now could be 1.5, 1.6. However, nobody in the past 10 years that's tested and continuously tested and grown out Reapers, nobody has got a 1.6 million average. No, just not stable enough. It's it's not there. When people were saying this when the Reaper had the Guinness Book title, so we don't know. It's a stupid hot pepper. It's ridiculous. Like I said, I've ate whole ones. I maintain my composure pretty darn good. I've ate whole ones and came unhinged. So, it's all over the place. But, look, Troy Primo. He had on the Super Hot Show, they tested some of his Primo powder and 1.7 million. Pay attention. But if you ask Troy, what's the average on a 7-pot Primo, Troy will tell you 1.3. Why is that? Because he knows what he's doing. He's being honest, right? His average, he's had it tested multiple times. His average is 1.3 or 1.2, one of the two. That's his average, and he'll tell you. And you get these guys that go out and get a high, you know, a high test result back, and they say it's the average. That is not true. I'm lit right now. Wow. It is hot. It's a winter pod, but it's not too bad. Like, there's not a lot of bad floralness to it. I've ate Reapers this season and every season. That's the hottest one. That's the hottest one I've had. I know my tolerance is low too, but wow. Wow, it's a scorcher.
Oh, great.
I
have no not cold water, then put down water in the fridge.
But I wanted to touch on that real quick. Once again, thank you, Ben, for the pods. They're awesome. I want to touch on that real quick, just so people know. These numbers out there are inflated. They're used for marketing. Oh, I gotta take the hat off.
I have to warm up my water.
Chastity, that got me. Oh, got me good. Wow. That's a scorcher right there, boy. That's something I'm gonna test hot. If that one pepper was tested, trust me when I tell you. Like I said, I know my tolerance is low, but I've still been eating pods, and I've been eating Primotalii through the whole season up until 2 weeks ago, okay? And I know, like, a certain size slice that I eat in my food and what it's going to do to me and stuff. That son of a gun is right up there. But you know what? It's a great pepper, regardless of the backstory. And if it was, you know, a lot of people, Ed Curry's a proven known liar. So of course, people aren't going to believe that he comes out with a pepper that looks just like Troy Primo's, you know, around the same time. You know, let's do some hot sauce. Oh, I'm burning so good. And this last chunk of Reaper.
If that happens, then you're going to
The money bite.
If that happens, then you're going to just taste both of the peppers and see if they taste the same, and if he's lying.